My name is Cheems, and I have been to this haunted place for several days, but I have not found the exit yet. But it is really lucky for me today, so this must be the exit, right? Where is this? Who's calling me?
Cheems, are you there? I'm David.
David, it's you. We haven't contacted each other for a long time.
I have something to ask you for help recently.
Talk about it.
I want to come to your house to stay for a few days. Is that okay?
What happened?
I'll tell you later. Things were a bit sudden.
Okay, then when will you come over? Do you need me to pick you up?
I'll be here at noon tomorrow. I'll come directly to you then.
Okay. So, where is this? Who is David? Have I met him? Why do I feel so familiar?
Recently, long-term heavy rainfall has caused frequent floods in many places. Rescue work is continuing.
Cheems, long time no see. You look much more haggard now than before.
Really? Maybe I've been too busy at work recently. Wait, before? It seems that we have never met.
I feel like there's something wrong with you. We used to meet each other almost every day. Don't you remember?
Really? But I always feel like I've lost my memory recently. I can't remember many things. But I am still very good at cooking. I have prepared so many delicious foods for you today. Is my craft pretty good?
It has to be you, Mr. Chef. I used to love to come to your house for parties. I can taste the delicious food prepared by you every time. Ha ha ha.
I really don't have any impression of what you said anymore.
Do you really remember nothing?
I feel like I've been having a lot of weird dreams lately. After waking up, my mind feels blank. Every time I dream, it feels like a lot of the previous memories have been erased.
So do you still remember your birthday?
I can't seem to remember.
Aren't the delicious food that makes you almost forget your birthday?
Not really, ha ha ha. Hey, your clothes are quite unique. Is 404 your lucky number?
You can think so. Actually, that's the room number of my office. Wearing this, I feel that I am very motivated when I work. Off topic, Cheems, do you know why I come here?
I was about to ask you.
A disaster broke out.
Disaster? Is it flood? I just heard it reported in the news.
It is true. A flood. The flood is really an unprecedented disaster. My house was flooded. Many people are in trouble. I'm helpless there, and have no place to live either. So I can only come here to ask you for help.
Gee, you have suffered too. It's not easy for us. I've been having a lot of terrible things at work lately. What a mess.
Talk about your work. I'm a 100% workaholic. Maybe I can give you some advice.
Well, forget it. I have to go to work tomorrow. The weekend is too short.
Well, everything will be fine.
I suddenly remembered that I have to have a meeting with the company tomorrow. My boss asked me to memorize a manuscript some time ago. I need to go to bed early today. There is a big issue to handle tomorrow.
Doge, are you busy at work lately?
It's okay, what's the matter?
Let's go have a cup of coffee after work. There is something I want to discuss with you.
Okay.
What do you think of the guy Cheems?
I have tolerated him for a long time.
Why do you say so?
He wished he could add a loudspeaker to his keyboard so that everyone could see his efforts.
I'm also annoyed with him, and I'm particularly disgusted with this kind of workaholic.
But he works harder and always gets more salary than we do.
What if I have an idea to teach this guy a lesson?
Talk about it.
According to my recent behind-the-scenes observation, I found that Cheems has learned to desert recently. Compared to the 18-hour day he used to work, He now regularly sleeps for a few minutes.
So what? His workload is still greater than ours.
Although the workload is greater than ours, he deserts more often than we do because his desertion time is shorter. I secretly filmed every one of his desertions, and there was enough evidence.
So, you're going to show these photos to the boss, right?
True, but not me. I want you to do this.
Why?
Although you don't work as hard as Cheems, don't forget that you are the leader of the working group. Cheems is nothing now, and the boss will definitely believe what you say than him.
So how do you think the boss will handle this matter after he finds out about it?
The Employee Code of Conduct states that employees must devote themselves wholeheartedly to their work during work. It is strictly forbidden to be lazy in any way, otherwise they will be fired. The Employee Code also states that colleagues should supervise each other. If you encounter colleagues around you who are slacking off, please report it immediately, and the company will reward the reporter. I think the boss will handle this matter in accordance with the Employee Code.
I'm afraid that Cheems won't be convinced and will argue with the boss about this matter.
You still don't understand Cheems' weakness. He's just a fool. He is full of fear of his boss and will only nod and bow before his boss. He will do whatever the boss says. In his eyes, whatever the boss says is right.
Well, this is a great idea. We can have a try.
What a sweet dream. I seem to be dreaming about my good friends Cat and Doge. What are they doing? I can't remember clearly. Oops, it's time to leave for work. There are still big things to do today. Good morning, boss. Good morning, Cheems. Don't forget to have a meeting at 10 o'clock. Okay, boss. Hello and welcome to the company's annual general meeting. Our keyword this year is endeavor. Endeavor is the key to promoting a person's talent, and it is also the foundation for establishing a company. Everyone is the blood of the company. We have to completely sacrifice ourselves and devote our whole life's energy and great years to the company. We should not have any distracting thoughts. On the contrary, being opportunistic, not enterprising, and lazy in order to reduce one's own burden will only harm the company's interests and cause endless harm. For instance, slacking off at work is a bad behavior and must be punished severely. So, Cheems, why do you slack off at work? Your work attitude now is completely different from before. Boss, what did I do wrong? Why do you sleep when you are at work? Don't you know that you must devote 100% of your energy to the company now? Boss, I seem to be suffering from a disease recently. I feel as if I have suddenly lost the enthusiasm and motivation to continue working. There is no excuse. Although you work harder than others, you will still be punished for breaking the rules. According to Article 5555 of the Employee Code, employees must give everything they have to the company during work. It is strictly prohibited to be lazy in any way, otherwise they will be fired. After multiple colleagues jointly reported it, your lazy behavior has been seen by all and the evidence is conclusive. Now I'm officially informing you, Cheems, you are already fired. I got it, boss. Sorry for causing you so much trouble. Please take this meeting today as a warning to you all employees.
Cheems, here you are. How was the summary meeting today?
It's going great. I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
You.
Yes, I was fired.
I wanted to talk to you about work yesterday. Why did you get fired today?
I don't know why. I just made a report and was fired. Could it be that my report was not good enough? It took me a lot of effort to memorize the speech my boss gave me word for word.
Maybe not because of the report?
But what?
Well, just calm down, don't think so much now. Now that the matter is over, let's think about what to do next.
Maybe that job is not suitable for me. It seems that I have to take sleeping pills tonight to help me fall asleep.
Cheems, I'm David.
David, what's the matter?
I'd like to talk to you about your work.
I've been fired, what else is there to talk about?
Cut the nonsense. Do you have any friends in the company?
Of course, Cat and Doge have a good relationship with me.
Are you sure?
As the team leader of Cheems, I really cannot tolerate him. He is always appearing to be conscientious in front of his boss, and I must teach him a lesson.
Cheems is a work machine. Not only does it have no thought, it also squeezes the company's salary resources. Sooner or later, I will punish this guy.
My name is Cheems, and I have been to this haunted place for a long time, but I have not found the exit yet. I have already lost myself. Who am I? Where am I going?
So, Cheems, are you still worried about losing your job?
My head hurts.
Cheems, the sun is very nice today. Come and take a sun bath on the lawn.
Okay.
I guess you didn't sleep well last night, Cheems.
I fell asleep, but I seem to have had a very strange dream. In the dream, I felt like I had gone to a lost place from which I could not escape.
What did you do there? Hug your head and cry? Crying for father and mother? I know you have always been timid. I think you are so weak.
And I think you are so SB.
Don't be angry, just relax and talk about your thoughts about the future.
I feel so confused about the rest of my life, and I can hardly find my direction.
I remember reading about a rule of survival in the wild before, and I feel it can help you.
Talk about it.
Cheems, do you know where the river ends?
The end of the river. It should be the sea and lakes, right?
That's right, so when people get lost in the wilderness, they look for nearby rivers. Do you know why?
Because they can take explorers out of the jungle.
That's because when you're lost, you can go home by following the river. The water may take detours, but it never looks back.
So, you mean I should forget the past?
You must have encountered many inevitable mistakes in the past. It may be the wrong choice, or it may be the wrong encounter. I still remember you told me yesterday that the job was not suitable for you. This was the wrong choice you made for yourself in the past. It is useless now to change, care for the future yet is time. The mistakes of the past can only become the past. It's not enough to affect your future or your whole life. You still have a long way to go. And it is the right time for you to look for your river. Please find it and follow it. The end point must be the destination you most long for in your soul.
But I can't see the river. In order to live, I feel like I have almost forgotten everything. I work in a fixed line every day. I nod and bow in front of the boss and work hard. And when I get home, I just eat and sleep. I feel like this is the only way I can get enough pay every month to support myself. I am a workaholic just like you, but what else can I do? This is the standard life of a normal person. I cannot escape from this established standard. Once I escape, I will be lost.
You're right, Cheems, this is the reality. But what if you were doing something that you thought was meaningful?
Something meaningful?
Yes. In fact, the world is very beautiful, and there are many meaningful things worth trying. They can often help you find your own value.
I seem to remember. I once dreamed of going to the mountains to be a teacher to help the kids in the mountains gain more knowledge, and seize the same chances as the kids in the cities. I also dreamed of being a novelist and using my stories to encourage more people. It turns out that there are so many meaningful things worth trying.
That's right, Cheems. Life is not a wasteland. You can always find your own rivers. They will take you to find the destination of your soul. However, there is a premise.
What premise?
What if, Cheems, you are no longer alive?
Where is this? Hello? Is anyone here?
Cheems, actually, I am you, and you are me. Because I am the fiery heart you still maintain. That flood took away your home, leaving you with no one to rely on, leaving you homeless, suffering, and forgetting the beauty of the past. In fact, it has almost taken away your life. So I created this false illusion, allowing you to see the truth of the matter and find your true heart. I am very happy to see that you can find something that many people have lost in a difficult situation. Even if you see through life, you are still willing to love it. You have also taught me with your actions that there is no insurmountable mountain. Every mountain has its own unique scenery. I hope you will never do stupid things again in the future, because many mistakes can be corrected in the future, but mistakes caused to your own life can never be corrected. Please remember that small mistakes in life will only bring you temporary troubles. So, don't joke with your future because of these worries or fall into endless loss. These small mistakes are trivial and not worth the huge price you pay. Finally, I want to say, it is useless now to change, care for the future yet is time. Since you are still alive, let the past be the past, and your future is the river you have found. Just follow it, because that is the direction of home.
Cheems, you finally woke up. None of your family or friends can be contacted. But fortunately, you're fine. Don't do stupid things again.
How long have I been unconscious? What is the date today?
January the 1st of 2024.
Well, it turns out to be my birthday.
你问我长大了以后搞科研还是开飞机？你问我成功的定义是
My name is Cheems, and I have been to this happy place for several months. After the accident, I went back to my hometown and became a teacher. By getting along with the kids, I finally understood that I am actually a unique existence in this world. I have my own value, and I don't deserve to die at such a good age. Although this world has many mistakes. But what will pass must pass, the future is still bright. Hope you can spend every day of your life happily. And love every day of your life, even if life plays a joke on you.
Hey, Cheems. Come and dance with me.
Never, you silly dog. How much money did the directing team pay you to make you so manic?
Director team. It's just nonsense. There was just a stupid person playing me like a puppet in front of the screen. I'm so cute, why should I play a villain?
Maybe they just want me to be the protagonist.
You stupid dog. One day, I will also be the protagonist.
Okay, so, do you want to have some peach?